Okay, my friends, we're live. No intro today. This is the intro. Hello. My name is Vivian Wolf, and this is Your Yoga Life. I am a yoga therapist and an Ayurvedic nutritionist, and I have decided to start this podcast chat thing to share my ideas and my understandings of yoga and Ayurveda as it applies to people in menopause. So that's what we're going to talk about on this little podcast. I've got a whole series of things I want to chat about, and so I'm going to show up here every week to talk a little bit about that. So today, I just really want to go over what we're doing here. Welcome to 2024. It's a brand new year. It's winter, and this is a great time to kind of sit and chat and kind of think about what we want to do with ourselves, right? And what I mean by that is, so if you have ever taken a class with me, if you've ever watched any of my videos, you know that I prefer live stream, kind of like this, because I feel like there's some value in the idea of not editing and not curating what we're presenting here, especially in the lens of yoga and Ayurveda, and just kind of like being a little authentic in the process of sharing these things. And so that's what I do on this channel. I live stream. Yoga classes, different styles, different types. And then I'm also going to live stream this podcast. So even if no one is here chatting with me, you'll always have the chance to come back and just listen as you do your work, or you can color, or you can do a word search. It doesn't matter. And maybe you have some thoughts that align with this, or maybe you have questions, or maybe you feel like maybe I am incorrect in some of the things that I say, which is absolutely fine. We can have these conversations in the comment section. And Renuka is here. Hi, Renuka. Hi. Welcome, my friend. Glad to have you. So yeah. Today I'm just going to chat a little bit about what I intend for this podcast live stream, what I intend for 2024 and moving forward. I've got a little outline here that I've written out, no script, but I'm going to try to keep this as as coherent as I can. So yeah, just first I just want to make sure that we understand that this is going to be a space for us to learn together. So I have topics that I'm going to be researching and working on, and I'm going to share them here, and then we can talk in the comment section about what our thoughts are around it. So feel free to ask any questions that you may have. Feel free to share and chat along with others. You know what I mean? Let's just be make sure that we do hold this space in a safe way. So I'm going to ask that you make a presence in the comment section in good faith. So what I mean by that is no trolls, please. If you aren't sure if the question that you're asking is relevant, just ask it. And if it turns out that it's harmful or if it's offensive or something like that, I'll just remove it. It's that easy, right? So if you don't know who I am, my name is Vivian. I said that before. And I just recently graduated from yoga therapy certification training. I am certified through the International Association of Yoga Therapists. I also have a certification in Ayurvedic nutrition. And even before I entered into these programs, I was searching for yogic remedies for different conditions within menopause. So I was just starting to kind of enter into perimenopause, and I was recognizing things that were changing in my own experiences. And so I was attending university for a Bachelor of Science in Health Promotions and Wellness, and all of my research projects and all of my study papers were around yoga and menopause. And then when the pandemic happened, everything kind of came to an end, and wasn't really enjoying that program anyway. And so I left it, and I started working on yoga therapy and Ayurvedic nutrition because it made more sense to me, and it allowed me to kind of go a little deeper into how these two disciplines can help support us as we move through menopause. So that's what a lot of these podcasts are going to be centered around, is different ways that yoga and Ayurveda can help us in our journey through menopause, right? And so first I just want to just very generalized talk a little bit about what we're doing right here, right now. So the beginning of the year is we sometimes try to jumpstart. We do resolutions. We try to throw ourselves into new habits. We go, full bore. We're going to do 21 days of detox in our January. We've got to get rid of all of our Christmas calories, or any of that kind of high intensity, got to change my life here in January kind of vibes. It's kind of one of those things that culturally we get into every year. But from a natural point of view, from a seasonal or just like a natural cycle kind of point of view, winter is like the worst time to do any of that stuff. Winter is a time to slow down, to turn inward. This is a great time to start planning. If there's something that you want to change in your life, if there is like a type of behavior that you want to change, if there's something in your life, like you want to quit alcohol, or you want to reduce the amount of sugar, if you want to start getting on your yoga mat, if you want to do a 30-day burn or something like that, that stuff is great in the spring. So now is such a good time to kind of slow down. Just slow down, slow your roll, have a sit down, close your eyes, take a big breath in, exhale, and just let it go. Do that as many times as you need to until you feel grounded again. Maybe do some journaling here. Start to plan. Maybe you start to write down why you want to do all of these things. Reflect, look back. Whenever I decided I was going to quit alcohol, I became sober in March of 2021. Yeah, this year will be 3 years. When I quit alcohol, it started with that. It started with a reflection, looking back, looking at all of the ways that alcohol was harming my life, the ways that it was disrupting my goals and my path, my connection to purpose. And I also looked at all of the ways that I used alcohol to celebrate and to commiserate, to all of the times that alcohol was a part of good things in my life. And I made the decision that I would rather have the good things happen while I was sober and see what that was like. So through the winter, it was planning, I was thinking about it. It happened in March, and it was really, I feel like it was much easier to actually commit to it in the spring. I had done dry Januaries in the past, and it always lasted 4 days. I would try to do dry January, and I could always find an excuse to break free of it, because we want to be in our comfy zone. We want to be in our comfortable place during the winter. It's very, very cozy. We want to wrap up with our blanket. We want to have our hot chocolate and our cookies. We want to watch movies that are comforting for us, whatever that means for you. So for right now, if you've got these big giant plans, you have 15 resolutions that you want to do. If you're one of those people that does the 24 and 24 kind of thing, we'll talk more about that another time. Write all that down. Write it all down. Look at it. But instead of trying to hit the ground at 60 miles per hour, take a little time to reflect, to look back, to decide, to discern the reasons to go forward, the reasons to chill right now, all of those beautiful things, right? So I hope that makes sense, that winter, as far as this kind of stuff goes, as far as behavioral modification for yourself, habit changing, making changes in your life, winter is the perfect time to think about it, to plan it, to research, to look at all of the different ways that you can support yourself as you make these changes in your life, so that you can be fully prepared to move into action in the spring. When life starts, when the earth is reborn, right? So that's all I really wanted to chat about right now today. I know it's kind of a short guy today, and I knew it would be, but that's okay. That's okay. We can start small. And we can build from here. Renuka says, I'm here to learn. I hope you have learned something today. In the comment section, if you're watching the replay, in the comment section, tell me, what are you reflecting about? What are you thinking about? What kind of changes do you want to make in your life? And what is something small and nourishing you can do this week? Not action. And what can you do? Research. Where can you look for more information about the change you want to make? What can you do for yourself? What kind of space can you make for yourself so that you are more successful when you start to implement the change that you want to make? I hope that makes sense. So thank you so much, my friends. Thank you for letting me just ramble. That's why I ask. I hope this makes sense. I hope I say that because I am a rambler. I do tend to kind of just let the words fly. And so sometimes it is cohesive and sometimes it's not. And both are okay. I am a particular flavor for a particular kind of person. And I'm good with that. We are gonna find our own people, right? As we come into this podcast, I'm gonna try to be consistent. This is my plan. I want to be consistent. I want to be thoughtful and mindful. I want to be authentic. That's what I want in this podcast. That's what I'm going to try to bring each week into this podcast. So next week, let me consult my little planner here. Next week, we're going to start talking about Sankalpa and how it relates to menopause. So all of this to say, in menopause, we start to feel out of control. Right? Our body is changing whether we like it or not. Our hormones are changing. We start to feel like our relationships are changing. Our sense of purpose, our connection to our place in the world begins to change as well. And yoga can help us feel like we are living with intention, that we have a little more control over what's happening to us. And we can do it in a way that feels nourishing, that feels grounded, that feels energetic, and even playful a little bit, right? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do here. So if that sounds good to you, tell me in the comment section that you're in for the long haul. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and even if you're making fun of me, share it out. I can handle it. Renuka says she's learning to slow down. My friend, yes. We need to slow down. It's so easy to get riled up, to start charging ahead, when what we need a lot of times is just to take a breath, to settle in. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. This is going to be amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking this time, listening, chatting with me, making this a conversation. So I will be back again next week. And until then, take really good care of yourself. Okay? Okay. Bye.